As we put conscious effort into learning from history to create the bright future, we must bear the following in mind. We must unitedly lead the Chinese people in working ceaselessly for a better life. This country is its people, and people are the country. As we have fought to establish and consolidate our leadership over the country, we have in fact been fighting to earn and keep the people's support. The party has in the people its roots, its lifeblood, and its source of strength. The party has always represented the fundamental interests of all Chinese people. It stands with them through thick and thin and shares a common fate with them. The party has no special interests of its own. It has never represented any individual interest group, power group, or privileged stratum. Any attempt to divide the party from the Chinese people or to set people against the party is bound to fail. The more than 95 million party members and the more than 1.4 billion Chinese people will never allow such a scenario to come to pass.
On the journey ahead, we must rely closely on the people to create history, upholding the party's fundamental purpose of wholeheartedly serving the people. We will stand firmly with the people, implement the party's mass line, respect the people's creativity, and practice a people-centered philosophy of development. We will develop whole-process people's democracy, safeguard social fairness and justice, and resolve the imbalances and inadequacies in development. And the most pressing difficulties and the problems that are of great concern to the people. In doing so, we will make a more notable and substantive progress toward achieving well-rounded human development and common prosperity for all. We must continue to adapt Marxism to the Chinese context. Marxism is the fundamental guiding ideology upon which our party and country are founded. It is the very soul of our party and the banner which it strives. The Communist Party of China upholds the basic tenets of Marxism and the principle of seeking truth from facts. Based on China's reality, we have developed keen insights into the trends of the day, seized initiative in history, and made painstaking explorations. We have thus been able to keep adapting Marxism to the Chinese context and the needs of our times, and to guide the Chinese people in advancing our great social revolution. At the fundamental level, the capability of our party and the strengths of socialism with Chinese characteristics are attributable to the fact that Marxism works. On the journey ahead, we must continue to uphold Marxism, Leninism, Mao Zedong thought, Deng Xiaoping theory, The theory of three represents
科学发展观
the scientific outlook on development
全面贯彻新时代
and fully implement the thought on socialism with Chinese characteristics
坚持
for
把
a
马
new
克思
era.
主义基本
We
原理
must continue to adapt the basic tenets of Marxism
相结合
to China's specific realities
同中华优秀传统文
and
化
its fun
相结合
traditional culture.
用马克思主义
We will use Marxism
观察
to
时代
observe,
把握时代
understand,
引领时代
and steer the trends of our
继续发
times,
展当代
and continue to develop the Marxism of contemporary
21
China
世纪
and in the
马克思主义
21st century.
以史为鉴，开创未来，必须坚持和发
We
展
must uphold
中国
and
特色
develop
社会主义，
socialism with Chinese characteristics.
走自己的路，
We must follow our
是党
own
的
paths.
全部理
This
论
is
和
the
实践，
bedrock that
立足点。
underpins all the theories and the
更
practices
是
of
党
our
百年
party.
奋斗得出的
More
历史
than
结
that,
论。
it is the historical conclusion our party has
中国
drawn
特色
from
社
its
会主义
struggles
是
over
党
the
和人
past
民历
century.
经千辛万苦
Socialism with Chinese
付出
characteristics
巨大代价
is
取得的根
a
本
fundamental achievement of the party and the people,
是实现中华
forged
民族
through
伟大复
innumerable
兴的
hardships
正
and
确
great
道路。
sacrifice, and it is the right path for us
我们
to
坚持
achieve
和发展
national
中国特色
rejuvenation.
社会主义，推动
As we have upheld and developed socialism with Chinese characteristics and driven coordinated progress in material, political, cultural, ethical, social, and ecological terms,
创造了中国式
we have
现代
pioneered
化新道
a
路，
new and uniquely Chinese
人
path
类文明
to
新
modernization
形态。
and created a new model for
新的
human
征程上
advancement.
我
On
们
the
必须
journey
坚持党
ahead,
的基本理
We
论、
must adhere to the party's
基本
basic
路线
theory, line,
基本方略，
and policy,
统筹推进五
and
位体系
implement the five-sphered
协调
integrated
推进
plan
四个
and
全
the
面
four-pronged
战略
comprehensive strategy.
全面深化
We
改革
must
开
deepen
放
reform and open it up
立足
across the board,
新发展阶段，
ground our work
完整
in this
准
new
确
stage of
全面贯
development,
彻新发展
fully
理
and
念
faithfully apply the
构建
new
新发
development
展格局
philosophy and foster
推
a
动
new pattern
高质量
of
发展
development. We must promote high-quality development
推进科技
and
自
build
立
up
自强
our country's strengths in
保证
science and technology.
人民
We must
当家作主
ensure it is our
坚
people
持
who run the country,
依法治国，
continue to govern
坚持
based
社
on
会
the
主
rule of
义
law
核心价
and
值
uphold
体
the
系
core socialist
坚
values.
持在发展
We
中
must
保障和
ensure and
改善
enhance
民生
public well-being in the
坚
course
持
of
人与
development,
自然和谐共
promote
生，
harmony between
协同推
humanity
进
and
人
nature,
民
and
富裕
take well-coordinated
国家强
steps
盛
towards making
中
our
国
people
美丽
prosperous, our nation strong, and our country beautiful.
中华民族拥有在
The
5000多
Chinese
年历史
nation
演
has
进中形
fostered
成的
a splendid
灿烂的
civilization over more than 5,000 years of
中国共
history.
产党拥有百
The
年奋
party
斗实
has
践
also acquired
和70多
a
年
wealth
执
of
政
experience
兴国，
through its endeavors
经验
over the past 100 years and during more than
我们
70 years of
积极
governance.
学习借鉴
At the same time,
人类
we are
文
also
明的
eager
一
to
切
learn what lessons
有
we
益
can
成
from
果
the achievements of other
欢迎
cultures
一切有益
and
的
welcome
建
helpful
议
suggestions
和善意
and
的
constructive
批评，
criticism.
但我们绝不接受
We will not,
教
however,
师爷般
accept
颐使气指的说
sanctimonious
教。
preaching from those who feel they have the right to lecture us.